Welcome to our channel Rare Coins All World. Where we explore the fascinating stories and values behind rare and collectible coins. Today, we're diving into the world of the Singapore 1 cent coin from 1981. Today we're going to look at this tiny but interesting piece of numismatic history, the Singapore 1 cent coin from 1981. Despite its small size, this coin has a lot to offer. Let's explore its design, history, and current value in the collector's market. First, let's take a look at the obverse side. It features the portrait of Dr. Benjamin Sheares, the second president of Singapore, who served from 1971 until his death in 1981. The inscription reads, Singapore, along with the year, 1981. On the reverse side, we have a simple yet elegant design with the denomination, 1 cent, and a stylized image of a stalk of rice, symbolizing agriculture and growth, crucial aspects of Singapore's development. So, why is this coin special? Well, 1981 was an interesting year in Singapore's coinage history. The country was transitioning from its earlier series of coins, and the 1 cent coin from this year is part of that change. It's a piece of everyday life from over 4 decades ago. In the early 1980s, Singapore was rapidly developing, transitioning from a developing nation to a global economic hub. Coins like this one circulated widely, helping everyday transactions and representing the country's growth and stability. Now, let's talk about its value. How much is this little coin worth today? Generally, the value of a coin depends on its rarity, condition, and demand among collectors. For a Singapore 1 cent coin from 1981, here's what you can expect. In circulated condition, it typically ranges from a $17,000. However, if you have a coin in uncirculated or mint condition, it could be worth more, sometimes up to $5 or even $10 depending on the buyer. Factors such as minting errors, low mintage numbers, or historical significance can also increase a coin's value. So, always check your coins carefully. You might be holding on to a small treasure. In summary, while the 1981 Singapore 1 cent coin might not make you rich, it's a charming piece of history and a great addition to any collection. It tells the story of Singapore's journey and its everyday life in the early 1980s. Today, we're diving into the world of modern British coinage and taking a close look at the Elizabeth II 1 penny coin from 2006. We'll explore its design, history, and most importantly, its current value. So, let's get started. The 2006 1 penny coin features the iconic portrait of Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse, designed by Ian Rank Broadley. This design has been used on UK coins since 1998 and is well known for its detailed depiction of the Queen. On the reverse side, we have the traditional portcullis with chains, a symbol associated with the Palace of Westminster. This design, by Christopher Ironside, has been a staple of the 1 penny coin since decimalization in 1971. Now, let's talk about the value. The 2006 1 penny coin is a common coin, but there are a few factors that can affect its worth. These include the coin's condition, any errors or variations, and its demand among collectors. Coins are graded on a scale from poor to uncirculated. A 2006 1 penny in poor condition is likely worth just its face value, 1 penny. However, if your coin is in uncirculated or extremely fine condition, it could be worth a bit more to collectors. As you can see, even in top condition, the 2006 1 penny doesn't fetch a high price. In uncirculated condition, it might be worth around 50 pence, but typically, these coins are valued more for their historical and aesthetic appeal rather than their monetary value. Finlay, this coin market value is $22,000. There are also special cases to consider. Some coins might have minting errors or unique features that can increase their value significantly. Always keep an eye out for any unusual characteristics on your coins. For example, a misprint or an off-center strike can make a coin much more valuable. If you think you have a coin like this, it's worth getting it appraised by a professional. In summary, while the 2006 Elizabeth II 1 penny coin is a common and relatively low-value coin, it's still a fascinating piece of British numismatic history. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, it's always exciting to examine the details and stories behind each coin. Today, we're diving into the details of the Elizabeth II 1 penny coin from 1993. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, this video will help you understand the value and worth of this fascinating coin. Today we're focusing on the 1993 1 penny coin featuring Queen Elizabeth II. Let's take a closer look at what makes this coin special and how much it might be worth. First, let's examine the obverse side of the coin. Here, we see the familiar portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Raphael Maklauf. This portrait was used on UK coins from 1985 to 1997 and depicts the Queen wearing the George IV state diadem. On the reverse side, we have the iconic image of a crowned portcullis, which is a symbol often associated with the British Parliament. This design has been used on 1 penny coins since 1971, when decimalization was introduced. Now, let's talk about the value. The 1993 1 penny coin is not particularly rare, as millions were minted. In circulated condition, it typically holds its face value of 1 penny. However, if you have an uncirculated or proof version of the coin, its value can be higher. A mint condition, uncirculated 1993 penny can fetch anywhere from £1 to £3, depending on the buyer and the market demand. Proof coins, which are specially made for collectors, can be worth a bit more, often ranging from £5 to £10. To determine the condition of your coin, look for signs of wear and tear. Finlay, this coin market value is $18,000. A coin in excellent condition will have sharp details and no scratches or blemishes. If you're unsure, consider getting your coin professionally graded by a reputable service. Professional grading can provide an accurate assessment of your coin's condition and authenticity, which can significantly impact its value. Remember, the value of any coin can vary based on demand and market conditions, so it's always a good idea to keep an eye on the coin collecting market. And of course, the sentimental value of your collection can be just as important as its monetary worth. Today, we're diving into the world of British currency, focusing on the Elizabeth II 1 penny coin from 2011. Is it worth more than its face value? Let's find out. This small, unassuming coin might seem like just another penny in your pocket, but for collectors, even the smallest coin can hold significant value. The 2011 1 penny coin features the familiar portrait of Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse, designed by Ian Rank Broadley. The reverse showcases a segment of the Royal Shield of Arms, part of a design introduced in 2008. What makes the 2011 1 penny coin special? The truth is, for most of these coins, their value remains close to face value, just 1 penny. However, certain factors can increase their worth. Coins in mint condition, also known as uncirculated, can fetch higher prices. Look for coins with no scratches, marks, or signs of wear. If a coin has an error or a unique mint mark, it can be considered rare. Always check for any anomalies. The more collectors want a specific coin, the higher its value can go. Popular years, significant to collectors, can also boost a coin's worth. Most 2011 1 penny coins in circulation today are worth. But uncirculated or proof coins can sell for a bit more, typically between £1 to £5, depending on their condition and the market demand. $19,000. If you're looking to buy or sell one, check out numismatic shops, online auction sites like eBay, or even coin shows. Always ensure you're dealing with reputable sources to get the best value. While the 2011 Elizabeth II 1 penny might not make you rich, it's a fantastic piece for any coin collection. Its value lies not just in money but in its historical and aesthetic appeal. Today, we're diving into the details of the 2023 United States 5-cent coin, more commonly known as the nickel. If you're a coin collector or just curious about the value of your pocket change, you're in the right place. So, what makes the 2023 nickel special, and how much is it worth? The 2023 nickel features the classic portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse, designed by Felix Schlag. On the reverse, we see Monticello, Jefferson's Virginia home, a design that has graced the nickel since 1938. But what about its value? While the face value of a nickel is, of course, 5 cents, collectors often look at other factors: condition, mint mark, and rarity. The 2023 nickel was minted in large quantities at the Philadelphia and Denver mints, marked by a P or D respectively. If you have a 2023 nickel in circulation condition, meaning it's been used in everyday transactions, it's typically worth its face value, 5 cents. However, coins in uncirculated condition, especially those with a high grade from a coin grading service, can be worth more. Uncirculated coins might fetch around 25 to 50 cents from collectors, depending on their grade. If you have a proof version of the 2023 nickel, which is a specially made coin with a mirror-like finish, it could be worth even more, typically a $15,000. So, how can you tell if your coin is in mint condition? Look for sharp details, no wear on high points, and a bright, lustrous finish. If you're unsure, consider having it graded by a professional service. Another factor that can affect a coin's value is error coins. These are coins that have mistakes from the minting process, such as double strikes or off-center designs. While rare, error coins can be worth significantly more to collectors. So, to recap, while most 2023 nickels are worth their face value, those in pristine condition, proof versions, or coins with unique errors can be worth more. Always keep an eye out for these factors when examining your coins. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of pennies, specifically the 1987 United States 1-cent coin. You might be surprised to learn what these seemingly ordinary coins could be worth. So, let's get started. The 1987 1-cent coin, commonly known as a penny, features the iconic image of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse or front, and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse or back. But what makes these coins interesting to collectors? Let's break it down. First, let's talk about the basics. In 1987, the U.S. Mint produced pennies at 3 different locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. You'll know where your penny was minted by looking for a small letter under the date on the coin. No letter means it was minted in Philadelphia, D means Denver, and an S means San Francisco. The Philadelphia and Denver mints produced millions of these coins, making them quite common. However, the San Francisco Mint produced proof coins, which are specially made for collectors and have a higher level of detail and a shinier finish. Now, the value of a 1987 penny depends on its condition and rarity. For most circulated 1987 pennies from Philadelphia and Denver, they're usually only worth their face value, 1 cent. But if you have an uncirculated or mint state penny, the value can go up. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect coin with no flaws. An uncirculated 1987 penny with a high grade, like MS 65 or higher, can be worth around 50 cents to $1. While it doesn't sound like much, it's quite a bit more than face value. Now, if you have a 1987 S proof penny, things get a bit more exciting. These proof coins can be worth around $2 to $5, and sometimes even more if they're in perfect condition. Finally, this coin market value is $19,000. Proof coins are highly sought after by collectors for their superior quality and mirror-like finish. Another factor that can affect the value is any errors or variations. Error coins, such as those with double die strikes, off-center strikes, or other minting errors, can be quite valuable. If you think you have an error coin, it's worth getting it appraised by a professional. So, while most 1987 pennies are only worth their face value, there are exceptions that can be worth more, especially if they're in mint condition or have unique errors. Today, we're diving into the world of British currency and taking a closer look at the 2005 Elizabeth II 1-penny coin. Is it worth more than face value? Let's find out. First, let's talk about the design. On the obverse, we have the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Ian Rank Broadley. This portrait has been used on British coins since 1998 and is known for its realistic depiction of the Queen. On the reverse, we have the iconic portcullis design with chains, which has been a symbol on British coinage since 1971. This design was created by Christopher Ironside. Now, onto the value. The 2005 1-penny coin is made of copper-plated steel and weighs 3.56 grams. It's a common coin, with millions minted for circulation. Because of its high mintage, a standard circulated coin is usually only worth its face value, 1 penny. However, the condition of the coin can affect its value. For example, an uncirculated or proof coin, which has been specially made for collectors and hasn't been handled, can be worth a bit more. An uncirculated 2005 1-penny coin might fetch around 20 pence to 50 pence, and a proof coin can be valued at around £1 or more, depending on its condition and market demand. 18,000. It's also worth mentioning that certain errors or unique features can increase a coin's value. While the 2005 1-penny doesn't typically have notable errors, it's always good to check for any anomalies like misstrikes or off-center prints, as these can be more valuable to collectors. So, to sum it up, a standard 2005 Elizabeth II 1-penny coin in circulated condition is worth its face value. However, if you have an uncirculated or proof version, it could be worth a bit more to collectors. Always keep an eye out for those unique errors, as they can turn an ordinary coin into something special. Today, we're diving into the world of British currency to explore the Elizabeth II 2-pence 2016 coin. Is it just pocket change, or could it be worth a lot more? Let's find out. The 2-pence coin is a staple of British currency, but not all of them are created equal. The 2016 edition features the iconic profile of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Jody Clark. This design has been used since 2015 and is known for its detail and elegance. So, what makes the 2016 2-pence coin special? Rarity, condition, and historical significance. First, let's talk about rarity. In 2016, millions of these coins were minted, making it a common year for the 2-pence coin. However, not all coins are in circulation. Some are kept as collectibles, and their condition can greatly affect their value. Next up is condition. Coins are graded on a scale from poor to mint state. A 2016 2-pence coin in mint condition, meaning it's practically untouched, can fetch a higher price among collectors. Look for coins that have no scratches, discoloration, or where grading can be tricky. So here's a quick tip. Use a magnifying glass to inspect the coin for any imperfections. Even minor details can make a big difference in value. Lastly, historical significance plays a role. 2016 marked 64 years of Queen Elizabeth II's reign, making her the longest reigning current monarch at the time. This can add a layer of historical value to the coin, especially for those interested in British history. Now, let's talk numbers. On average, a 2016 2-pence coin in circulated condition is worth its face value, just 2 pence. However, in mint condition, it can be worth around £1 to £2 to a collector. Finlay, this coin market value is $21,000. Not a huge profit, but still more than face value. Online auction sites and coin collecting forums can sometimes show higher prices, especially if a coin is part of a rare error batch or has some unique characteristic. Always do your research before buying or selling. So, while the 2016 Elizabeth II 2-pence coin might not make you rich, it can still be a valuable addition to your collection, especially in pristine condition. Remember, the joy of collecting comes not just from the monetary value but from the history and stories behind each coin. Thanks for joining me on this coin collecting journey. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more fascinating insights into the world of numismatics. Until next time, happy collecting.